guys, my name is Afi Rule, and I am a veteran soloist and an artist. And if you were like me and you are working 9 to 5 and you are privileged to be able to work from home remotely, telework, part of your week, most of your week, or even all of your week, except for maybe having to come in a few times a month, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about the importance of staying on your game with your 9 to 5 business casual wear, especially now that it's getting colder outside. So you might be thinking, if you're like me, you are probably thinking, okay, Afi, I hear you, but how are you talking to me about all that? And you got on this Crush Velour jumpsuit thing talking to me about business casual wear. Well, I'm so glad you asked. So there's 3 reasons why I'm wearing this while I'm talking to you. So the first is that, as I said before, I am a sewist. I love to sew and I love to wear the things that I make. I made this. The second thing is that it's warm without making me kind of overheated. Fall is always kind of like that in-between weather for us, so this is perfect. And then number 3, this jumpsuit is, or pantsuit, whatever you want to call it, okay? It reminds me of a kind of sweatshirt, fleece material pantsuit that I wore to my 9 to 5 job. So let me tell you the story. So there I was in my very first job as a civilian out of the military. And typically I did wear, 9 to 5 business casual. I would, throw trouser jeans in there every now and again, but I would say about 90% of the time I wore business casual attire. But one week my cubicle mate kept showing up sick. And you guessed it, she got me sick. Yep, there's Muppet Baby. Does anybody else's Muppet Babies do this to them? Like, as soon as you try to have a serious talk with people, they just come in and intervene. So as I was saying, my cubicle mate came to work sick for like an entire week straight and got me sick. And because I felt like garbage and I had very little energy, I felt like the wise thing to do would be to focus on staying warm and not letting my condition get any worse. So what did I do? I went and got my sweatshirt pantsuit and wore that to work. And so one of my coworkers popped her head into my cubicle. She was like the youngest person on our staff, right? And she popped her head into my cubicle and said, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "No, I feel really bad." And before I could try to explain to her, or before I could finish explaining to her that I was sick, she was like, "No, because you wear the blouses." And I thought, oh wow, I guess I'd better wear one of those blouses when I come back to work tomorrow. So that interaction, that whole experience taught me a very valuable lesson, which is that it matters what you wear. And in this context we're talking about, it matters how you show up, what you are wearing when you show up to work, right? So generally in a business setting, I think it's safe to assume that business casual would be standard fare unless you're told otherwise, okay? They may not want you showing up in a suit and tie. They may be like, hey, jeans are fine, whatever. But I would just say that even if, the jeans are okay, you might want to, go the extra mile and wear the business casual. And so you may be thinking, that's just really shallow and clothes are just clothes. But I would say that clothes serve you. They serve to help you express a part of your personality, a part of who you are. You know, you don't have to wear designer clothes. You don't have to wear expensive clothes. You know, you don't have to wear a certain type of clothes. But, you know, a good garment, a good outfit that you're wearing, you know, and you feel great in it, and you feel like $1 million, but you know, bought the whole thing for $7, that's gonna take you farther than, you know, some name brand thing that you bought off the runway. Or I don't know if you can buy it off the runway, but you know what I mean. So, you know, I'm not telling you this to say that you should, you know, be shallow and feel like you're being judged. You know, that's really not the point. The point is that people are watching you and they're noticing different things. And they're noticing how you dress. And if you're someone who's doing a pretty good job of putting yourself together and you just all of a sudden fall off, you're communicating something to the people who are watching you. And you know what? I don't know what it is about designers and winter wear, but I feel like it's almost like they're thinking that they want to make up for the fact that you have to cover up more of your body in the winter. And so they make these clothes like really cute, man. Like, I do not like fall and winter. They are like my least favorite. Those 6 months together is like my least favorite time of the year. But I look forward to breaking out my winter wear because I think that they're cuter than some of the things that I like wearing in the summer. There, I said it. So with that being said, you know, you have an opportunity to really lean into that and buy some pieces that you really love that are winter and fall specific, that you can't wear in spring and summer, you know? So it matters. It matters what you wear, even on the days when you're sick, even on the days where you have little energy. It matters what you wear. It matters how you communicate, you know, your personality through your clothes. It matters. It matters. Yeah, it matters. And just stay on point with your 9-to-5 business wear, especially when Muppet Baby matters. It matters. It matters, guys. It matters what you wear. Stay on point with your 9-to-5 business wear, especially if you are working from home, because it's important. Somebody's watching and it's important. All right, guys, so that's all I've got for this time. If you follow me with my handle at Wear What You Make on YouTube, I'm gonna start featuring some of the things that I personally wear to work in the winter time for my 9-to-5 business casual wear, because I love the looks. I love, you know, everything. I'm gonna show you how I do it, and hopefully that'll inspire you to, you know, get with it if you've been falling off or you just are like whatever. Okay, so again, make sure that you take a peek at Wear What You Make on YouTube. You can also visit me at wearwhatyoumake.com. I've got some of my things that I've made there along with my patterns, and we'll see you next time. Bye.